because I'm using it, you know? I've never woken up one day and gone like, oh, God, I got too much blood. I gotta get rid of some of this blood. And that's bad. You shouldn't like hoard your blood. You shouldn't be greedy with your blood, you know? Because did you know that the wealthiest 1% of the people in this country have 75% of the blood? That's wrong, man. That's not true. That's not true. Poor people have way more blood than rich people. You know, poor people are fat. They are. And I'm not saying that from a judgmental place, you know. I'm not saying like, oh, you bad, poor people, too fat. You know, I understand the socioeconomic things that go into that, the bills and food and all that. And the only time I have a problem with that is when a person is instilling their bad habits into another human being, and I'll tell you what I mean. I saw a woman, a rather large woman, and she had a baby, and she had a bag of Cheetos, and she was feeding the baby Cheetos. Fuck that woman. Fuck that woman. And I mean, I think we can all agree with that. Like she's like evil. That's like an evil thing to do. You're like guaranteeing that child is gonna get unhealthy and be, you know, like, large. Like I think that we as Americans should have a constitutional right. If you see someone feeding a baby Cheetos, you should have the right to beat that person to death with a head of broccoli. You know, take the baby away and then drown them in balsamic vinaigrette. So, I can always tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. Because of the way it's spelled. That was that joke. That was all that joke was. But you know, fuck poor people, like I was saying. You ever think about just like going to like a really impoverished family and like I want to wear like a tuxedo and have like a camera crew with me and then like knock on their door and have a big smile on my face and then present them with an oversized eviction notice? But you gotta face your fears. That's what people say, face your fears. Whatever you're most afraid of, do that. You know, like if you're afraid of heights, you just gotta go skydiving. You know, or if you're afraid of like drowning, you just gotta jump into the deep end of a pool, right? You know, and they say that if you do that thing that is your worst fear, that somehow that will make you less afraid of that thing later. But I don't think that can work for everyone. You know, like what if you're afraid of rape? I would never say to somebody, you just gotta get raped. You just gotta wear this miniskirt and walk around and go to West at 3 o'clock in the morning. You just gotta go to a frat party and set your drink down and leave it alone for like half an hour. You just gotta like regularly go to Water Street. But you can always tell the Jewish kids who are in gangs. Because they wear their yarmulkes backwards. You guys like impressions? Let me do an impression. In order to do that, I need to borrow somebody's cell phone. And I promise I will give it back to you. I'll tell you. What's your name? Bobby. Get over Bobby, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hold this for a second, Bobby? we go, Bobby. My dream is someday I want to have a threesome with Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus. I know that they're the same person. That's why they call it a dream. But I would, and by the way, they are over 18 now. I've been waiting like 4 years to tell that joke. I know that they're over 18. It was just so rife with, anyway. Like, you know, like I would be romantic. I'd take him to the Sybaris. Has anyone ever actually gone to the Sybaris?
Don't raise your hand.
Don't admit it. Because the Sybaris is a place where people do lots of things. People go swimming in the Sybaris. You know, and people get room service at the Sybaris. People tip their door keep at the Sybaris. Shit out of each other at the Sybaris. The Sybaris is not the most romantic thing as a man that you could do if you brought a woman to the Sybaris is when you get to the front desk and say, excuse me, what's your most popular room? What's room 217? I would like any room but room 217. People are attracted to in the opposite sex is strange, and I think the men are, you know, I mean, because it seems, if you think about it, very arbitrary. And I think the men are worse about this than women, you know, because there's like breast men. I let a girl with big old titties. All breast men are from the deep, deep south. There's ass men. Like, I like a girl with big old. Basically, men just pick a part of the body, and we say, well, I like it when it's disproportionately large compared to the rest of her body. I don't need a woman. Just give me a stick and tie some balloons to it and put a tight t-shirt on it. But I'm guilty of this. I'm just as guilty of this as anybody because I love a girl that's got great big hands. You know, I like a girl who's good at palming basketballs and doing magic tricks. Starts my hands on that girl. I like a girl who's good at, you know, drawing turkeys. She can draw the shit out of a turkey. You know? And I'll admit, sometimes I see a girl with really big hands and I'm like, those aren't real. Or I love a girl with a big head. It's just a big old girl. You know, some guys look at a girl and they're like, oh yeah, baby, fill up that bra. You know? I look at a girl and I'm like, oh yeah, baby, fill up that driver's license picture. So what I'm gonna do now. Oh, actually, I want to tell you this. I think that raptors and Tyrannosaurus rexes are the least original of the dinosaurs because they are forever quoting other dinosaurs. So what I'm going to do now is not a joke. It's a talent. It's a trick. I'm going to tell you, I can kick myself in the back of my own head. And that's not a joke. I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm going to fulfill this promise I made you. I'm going to kick myself in the back of my own head. And a lot of times when people see this, they go, wow, that was that was a cool talent. I could never do that, you know. But I'm here to tell you that I believe, you know, that if you really try and put your mind to it, you could probably kick me in the head. You know, I'm polite. If you just need to drop something, I will pick it up for you. Anyway, here we go. Watch this.